Aloha again. Welcome to Uloha here at 515 Ward Avenue in Honolulu, Hawaii. Today we're going to be talking about setting up your tent. So first thing you want to do is you need to get a really nice solid tent like my MSR Hubba Hubba behind me here, and have something that's going to be able to endure any high winds or any heavy rains that you might encounter when you're in the backcountry. So you'll want to go out, you'll want to first find your place, your space where you're going to set up your tent. Set it up on hard surfaces or stuff that you're not going to be causing a lot of damage to the environment. And you'll want to look, of course, underneath your tent before you actually set the ground cloth down and see, are there any major roots or rocks, anything that's going to be poking you in the back in the middle of the night. It's not going to be too comfortable. So I encourage you to first find a nice durable flat surface, something that's not going to be in the middle of a big runoff area. And then after you find that, clear it out, make sure it's not going to have a bunch of stuff poking you. And next we're going to show you how to actually set up that tent.
It's Matt from Uloha. Today we're going to be setting up the Big Agnes Tiger Wall UL2 tent. First, you're going to take all the supplies out of the tent bag, the body of the tent, the rain fly, the tent stakes, and the tent poles. Organize what you got so that you're ready to put up your tent. Once you find everything, you're going to go ahead and lay out the body of the tent flat. Mariah on the left-hand side is taking out the tent poles while I'm organizing the rain fly so that when we're ready for it, we can just throw it over top and clip it into place. What's cool about the Tiger Wall tent is that it's all one pole. So on the right side, one pole goes in on that side, while on the left side, two poles go in on that side, and then it's got that cross pole to go ahead and widen the dome portion of the tent. You're going to clip the body of the tent into the poles. Pretty easy. Once you got that, you got the body of the tent set up. Then you're ready for the rain fly. The rain fly has color coordinated buckles for each anchor point. And then for the portions that actually get staked into the ground, like the door that I'm unzipping right now, you just use one of the additional stakes that the tent comes with. Unfortunately, we can't stake into the concrete in the store though, so we can't do that portion. But what we can do is go ahead and roll up the door so that you got a little bit of an awning, basically, so that if you're inside the tent, you want some airflow, or you just want to be able to see the views, you can definitely do that.
When you're setting up your tent, you'll want to make sure, of course, that the ground cover is down first and it's not sticking out, so that way the rain won't flow into it underneath you and get you wet in the night. And then make sure that your rain fly is out as far as it can, taut, but not, you don't have to stretch it ridiculous amount. But then when you're putting in your stake, a lot of people will put their boot on there and push it down, and that's fine, but that'll scar up your boot. I like to get a nice rounded rock and just push down with that. That'll put it in the ground nice and solid, won't mess up my hands, and will enable you to set your tent up quick. All right, so now you should be fully equipped and ready to get out there and set your tent up in the backcountry and camp out overnight. It's an amazing place. You're going to enjoy the beautiful stars and the gorgeous scenery all around you and that fresh mountain air. So remember, Uloha, get in here to get out there.